Fellow auto detailers, welcome to the show that features interviews with today's most successful auto detailers. This is the Auto Detailing Podcast. Here's your host, Jimbo Balaam.
Hey, what's up, everyone, and welcome to this episode of the Auto Detailing Podcast. I'm Jimbo, your host, and today what we're going to talk about, or what I plan on talking about, is my top 3 waxes, or top 3, I guess, forms of protection. So this is kind of a little bit of a deviation from what I'm kind of used to on the podcast, where the podcast is definitely more business-minded, business-friendly. And so this is kind of going to be a deviation from that, but I think there's still a lot of value in it. And some of this may come as a surprise. Maybe some of it will not be a surprise to any of you at all. But without further ado, I want to kind of experiment a little bit, and part of what I like doing a lot is experimenting. Obviously, I do a lot of that with my YouTube channel, but I want to experiment with a shorter form podcast as one of the main shows. So anyway, this episode is brought to you by autofiber.com, as well as housecallpro.com/ADP. Haven't talked about them in a little while, but still working with them. Still a great company, and a ton of people. They've been putting out articles and all kinds of stuff from you guys who have listened to the podcast and then implemented housecallpro.com/ADP into your business. And so anyway, if you go over to housecallpro.com/ADP, you will definitely get a free demo and a bunch of stuff. So anyway, thanks to those of you for checking that out. Anyway, what I want to talk about today is my top 3 decisions. My top 3 choices, rather, not decisions, though they are that too, I guess, for protection when I'm detailing a car. And so a lot of these, and I'll kind of go through, they're all spray protections. Well, except for the first one, and I'll just get that one out of the way. The very best, the very obvious form of protection is going to be some sort of ceramic coating. That is my number one go-to. If at all possible, I'm going to try to pick a ceramic coating for either my personal cars or my clients' cars. It's definitely going to start with the ceramic coating. So if I get a new car, the base layer of protection on that car is going to be a ceramic coating. I think we can all agree upon that one. And that'll give you a great base layer of protection on your car that then you can kind of stack and layer stuff upon. Now, some of you may be wondering what coating, and honestly, I'm even leaning towards like the spray ceramic coatings that we're seeing versus a like traditional ceramic coatings that we've seen in the past, because a lot of them are getting extremely good and offering some things that that the traditional coatings don't really offer, or basically this podcast, or what this is coming down to, is how much effort, energy, and work do you have to put in, and then for that energy, effort, and work, what is the output that you're getting? So for example, a traditional ceramic coating, you know, best use cases are that you're perfecting the paint, right? So you have usually a massive paint correction process ahead of you. And then once you get done with that process, then you go into the protection. And when we're talking about traditional ceramic coatings, it's actually a very tedious process, right? And that's why it can kind of be expensive for the end user or customer. It's a very tedious process that you have to be hyper vigilant of all your surroundings, right? So you can't do it out in the sun, or it's not recommended to do it out in the sun. So you have to do it indoors. You have to make sure that the dust is low. You have to make sure that your lighting is on point. You have to make sure that you're hyper focused upon where you're putting the ceramic coating to not get high spots. And then if you do get high spots, you have to go back, and it can be a very I don't know if laborious is an actual word or would even fit into there. For some reason that word popped in my head, but a very labor intensive operation to get this layer of protection on your car. Now, with that said, a lot of these that are that labor intensive can last upwards of 5 to 7 years as a standalone, right? Probably more realistically 3 to 5, but depending upon a ton of factors, we'll say 3 to 5 years, right? So you put in an obscene amount of energy and effort or money up front. However, you get an obscene amount of protection, right? 3 to 5 years is a lot of protection as a standalone. So you constantly have to weigh those two sides of things, right? Like your energy output on the front end versus what you're going to get on the back end, right? But I think we can all agree upon that a ceramic coating is definitely the best form of protection, definitely as a base layer or something as an added layer of protection. Now, these spray ceramic coatings are getting so good, and you don't necessarily have to correct the paint to apply them. It's way more forgiving, so if you do get a high spot, you can kind of, it's more forgiving. You can get rid of that high spot faster. They're not as time consuming. They're a lot easier to apply, and all of these factors, right? So that's kind of the what I'm looking for in these forms of protection. What gives me the most bang for my buck is essentially the easiest to apply or most forgiving to apply if the surrounding circumstances aren't ideal. And then beyond that, how much protection does it offer me? So ceramic coating, number one, obviously. Number 2 and number 3 are a dead tie in my book, and I look for things like slickness, gloss, which sometimes ceramic coatings can't offer. So number 2 is definitely going to be, and this may not come as a surprise to anyone, is going to be the Turtle Wax Seal and Shine. Now, why the Seal and Shine and not the ice spray wax, which I think are very comparable as well. And it basically comes down to being that I think that the Seal and Shine is going to offer water beading, which customers like to see in the event of a rain or they wash their cars themselves, whereas the ice spray wax is going to be definitely more of a sheeter, but the durability is going to be virtually the same on those two. Maybe the Seal and Shine will have it by a hair, but for the most part, like without splitting hairs, the durability is going to be almost ideal. Now, the characteristics of those two different products are what are the kind of why one made it on here and the other didn't, and that is the Seal and Shine made it because of those water beads and versus the water sheeting and the relentless water beading at that. Now, when we go into, just like when we talked about the ceramic coating, extremely easy to apply, can be layered, doesn't work ideally on windows and stuff like that, but has, in my durability and torture test, nothing has outlasted Seal and Shine. Nothing. So, and I've brought it all the way up into products in the $50 range. I don't think I've done anything more expensive than $50, at least in the spray and wipe category. I have a paste wax coming in. I think it's above 50. Anyway, nothing has been able to beat it. I haven't been able to break it down all the way without some sort of mechanical abrasion, meaning a compound or a light polish. However, just the ease of use, and then it's instantly curing. So when you look at products like, I don't know, Gyeon Can Coat or even Bead Maker, right, that require or suggest an 8-hour cure time or a 24-hour cure time or a 7-day cure time before exposing it to harsh chemicals, and then you look at how difficult those products are to obtain versus something like a Seal and Shine. You usually have to order them through one of these detailing retailers or from the product manufacturer directly, which can add time to shipping, versus Seal and Shine you just virtually have to go pick up. It can be, which I guess are another set of factors that you have to look at, right? Like, what is the availability of this product in a pinch? And that's definitely why Seal and Shine made it into this top 3 list. Very easy to obtain, very easy to apply, instantly cures, adds a ton of slickness and gloss to the panel. You can actually dilute it and cut it a little bit, which is not recommended, but that's kind of an off-label use that I've realized, is that if it is being a little finicky with you, you can cut it a little bit with water. Now, Turtle Wax is probably not going to recommend that at all. However, it can be done and makes it a little bit more user-friendly, especially if you're working on a hot black panel in direct sunlight. You can get a little bit of streaking issues with the Seal and Shine. However, when you factor in everything else, it definitely outweighs. It doesn't matter. You just hit it with a quick detail spray, knock those down, you're done. And so definitely Seal and Shine has outlasted any sealant shy of a ceramic coating, which I haven't put them together, or I haven't put them back to back in a comparison. Shy of a ceramic coating, nothing has topped Seal and Shine, and it was on sale for about $5. Now it's gone up in price a little bit. I think it's $10 or under $15 in most places. But still an incredible deal that offers an insane value and protection and has outbeated that and outbeat everything. Sorry, I'm dealing with a little bit of a head cold and it's kind of got my mind frazzled and all that. So anyway, number 3 on the list is going to be the Technician's Choice Ceramic Detail Spray. Labeled as a detail spray. Again, almost goes neck and neck with Turtle Wax Seal and Shine. Sorry, again, head cold getting to me. Seal and Shine in the fact that it adds an insane amount of gloss, an insane amount of slickness, actually a little bit more slickness than the Seal and Shine. Can be applied to every single surface on the car. So chrome, windows, paint, plastics, whatever. Can be applied to the rims as well. And offers relentless water beading and protection. Now, I think the reason why it's number 3 instead of number 2 is the fact that when I put them back to back, Turtle Shine. Why do I keep saying Turtle Shine? Seal and Shine. Maybe it is Turtle Shine, right? Seal and Shine versus the ceramic detail spray. The Seal and Shine will outlast it a little bit in the durability, which is why it took 3rd place to Turtle Wax Seal and Shine in 2nd place. The Seal and Shine will outlast it, and the Seal and Shine is easier to obtain. The Technician's Choice Ceramic Detail Spray isn't difficult to get, but it's not as easy as the Seal and Shine. That's definitely for sure. Seal and Shine can be at Walmart. It's pretty much everywhere. But the Technician's Choice you can get in a gallon form, whereas the Seal and Shine doesn't offer a gallon. So that's another benefit to the ceramic detail spray. But as far as the ease of application, slickness, has an instant cure time, can also be diluted for you do lose a little bit of the longevity or durability, but it can be diluted for ease of use, I guess, or installer preference, I guess, or ease of use. But we're talking about these products that are kind of either pushed to the side or not taken seriously, that are outlasting, I don't know, Carpuro Reload, Gyeon Can Coat, Bead Maker for sure, Sonax Brilliant Shine Detailer, which is a phenomenal product and definitely gets an honorable mention, maybe at number 4. Brilliant Shine Detailer, again, labeled as a quick detail spray, but offers insane water beading and is a very, very good product that can also be diluted down, see the theme here, and outlast all these Facebook marketplace, Facebook ad companies popping up that have insanely high product cost in the $40, $50. Don't even get me started on the gallon prices for some of these companies. Anyway, so definitely Brilliant Shine Detailer gets an honorable mention at number 4. Way better than Shake and Seal or whatever that Sonax product is. Better than McKee's 37 with their SiO2 spray or spray and rinse. Any of the spray and rinse products get completely demolished by all the products that I just mentioned. And so definitely number 1 would be a ceramic detail spray or ceramic coating of your choice. But the trade-off in that is that they're usually expensive or very time-consuming. Number 2, Turtle Wax Seal and Shine, obviously for its ease of use to obtain, its price and its durability, and what it offers on the car. And then the Technician's Choice Ceramic Detail Spray. All three of those are incredibly good options and are definitely my top three. Sonex Brilliant Shine Detailer, definitely with an honorable mention in there at number 4. But between those 3 to 4 products that you can offer either yourself in months of protection, they all play well together. So months of protection, they play well together. So if you want to experiment around them with different dilution ratios, you can do that as well. But that you will be able to get an insane slickness, gloss and shine, and durability and protection with those 3 to 4 products. And guess what? None of them are going to break the bank. Turtle Wax Seal and Shine, under $15. Technician's Choice Ceramic Detail Spray is under $30 for a gallon. Brilliant Shine Detailer, I think, is like $12 or $13, under $15 for the 20-something ounces, but can be diluted. In fact, works better if you don't use it straight. So I would venture to say for that $15, you could probably dilute it into a gallon and be totally fine. And most, if not all, these products can be found on Amazon. Now, with third-party sellers on Amazon, you may pay a little bit more. However, again, 2-day shipping and all the other factors go into it. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that one. Tried to keep it short and still made it almost about 20 minutes. So sorry, or you're welcome, depending on whatever. But those right now are my top 3 to 4 products that I'm reaching for in my truck. So that's what I look for. What products am I reaching for and using on customer vehicles and on my own vehicles? And as of this day and time and date, that is currently what I'm using. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Of course, you can check out everything I offer, autodetailingpodcast.com, detaileninnercircle.com. Follow me across all social media at Jimbo Balaam, and I will catch you guys on the next episode. See ya.